Hi guys, my name is Thomas, your wine tuber, and today we're going to talk about the pearl of Verona, which is Valpolicella. So, let's get started! Before we start, I would like to say huge thanks to InsideWine.it, Azienda Agricola Paolo Cottini, and Liberty Wines Ireland. Valpolicella is located in the northern part of Italy in the region of Veneto. And also Valpolicella can be simply translated as a valley of many cellars. Fun fact, did you know that Veneto is the biggest Italian wine production region by volume? Valpolicella is divided between three sub-regions. Orientale, which is the biggest one, is located on the eastern part. Then Valpantena, which is the middle part of the valley. And finally, the closest to Lake Garda is the region called Classico, which is the historic part of the Valpolicella production. I'm sure some of you heard about 3, maybe 4 grape varieties permitted in Valpolicella region. However, it's actually 6 altogether. The more important one, it's called Corvina. So Corvina is full of cherry and plums, generally speaking low in tannins with really good acidity. The next one is Corvinone, and it's very similar to Corvina. The third one is Rondinella, which is generally speaking quite floral and full of blackberry character. The next grape is Dindarella, and this particular one gives wines that lovely spicy tones. Then Molinara, and this particular grapes give wines really good acidity. And finally withOseleta, grape that was actually rediscovered by famous Amarone producer Masi. These grapes give wines really good structure, color, and really good amount of tannins. There is 5 different styles of Valpolicella that you should be aware of it. On the bottom of the pyramid it's Valpolicella DOC. Level above is Valpolicella Superiore. These wines need to be aged for minimum 12 months before its release, and has to reach 12.5% alcohol by volume. The next level is Valpolicella Ripasso, wine that was actually fermented twice. So after first fermentation, which is normally takes place in stainless steel tanks, fresh Valpolicella is pouring over leftover grapes of Amarone or Recioto, and second fermentation takes place. This is why Ripasso wines are full of dark fruits, chocolate, and called our baby Amarone. And it's time for the king of Valpolicella, which is Amarone. This wine is produced by a technique called appassimento, which means that grapes are dehydrated, they're losing a lot of water, and they really concentrate in sugar. This is why Amarone is always high in alcohol. Some of them can reach 17% ABV. And time for the queen, which is a Recioto della Valpolicella. This is basically sweet version of Amarone with lower amount of alcohol. And fun fact guys, did you know that also sparkling version of Recioto della Valpolicella exists? Basic Valpolicella, it's full of cherries and a bit of touch of herbs. I have with me Allegrini 2020 wine. It's absolutely delicious and goes really well with Netflix or really good book. Valpolicella Superiore, like Musella, it's definitely more concentrated than standard Valpolicella. Apart of red cherry, we can also expect some black cherries and hint of chocolate. Valpolicella Ripasso is definitely more concentrated than Superiore. It's full of black fruits as well, plums, cherries, raisins, and hint of tobacco leaves. I have with me Paolo Cottini Valpolicella Ripasso Classico Superiore, and wine is absolutely sensational. If you're looking for full-bodied red wine, full of dry cherries, raisins, plums, prunes, bitter chocolate, and tobacco, Amarone della Valpolicella, it's definitely for you. I have with me Domini Veneti, and the wine is absolutely spectacular. If you struggle to find a perfect pairing for your chocolate dessert, go for a glass of Recioto della Valpolicella, which is basically sweet version of Amarone. I have with me Tedeschi, and wine is magnificent. The other cool fact about Valpolicella wines is that there is no white wine produced in the Valpolicella region. If you're looking for more interesting videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time!